Although I am reviewing Skeleton Crew every week. Last week, I took you guys down a very dark path for what I saw happening, and you agreed that there is something there. Now, episode 3 didn't quite add to that, but it still had a lot of childishness in it for childish adults. But we don't have any Nielsen's ratings yet. I don't know if we even have Samba. I haven't looked at that, but we do have some from what's it called? The I forget what this is called. Luminate. We do have some from Luminate. This is from last week. Earlier in the week, actually. Star Wars Skeleton Crew viewership flops, unable to break at the top 10 streaming hits. And let's see. I'll zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see this. And it's not working, so that's the best I can do. Here is November 29th, December 5th. That's premiere for the double premiere. Remember, they tried the double premiere trick. Let's get 2 episodes out there so we can say all the minutes viewed. No, The Madness, Landman, Cold Case, some of the John Benet Ramsey stuff, Lioness, Man on the Inside, Cross, Tulsa King Season 2, which ended. That was the end. Lioness again, Late Daters, and Day of the Jackal. Most of these, I don't know what they are. It's all Netflix and Paramount because they were the premieres, I guess. They premiere stuff, but no Skeleton Crew.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Which day did it release? I have the Sambas.
You have the Sambas? Okay, give me the Sambas. Let's see the Samba.
Oh, what was the release date though?
Oh, December 3rd.
The premiere. December 3rd?
December 2nd, December 3rd.
Perfect. Here we go with the Sambas, December 2nd through December 8th. So that would cover the premiere and
shit, dude, Prophecy got on there. That show is garbage. Sorry.
Mary got on here. For those of you who know Mary, I don't think many people are going to be happy with that show.
I don't know.
It's about Mary, the mother of Christ.
I was gonna be like, yes.
From Netflix. I'll just leave it at that and let your imagination take it away. But yeah, I'm not seeing any Skeleton Crew on here either, unless I'm blind, which might be the case.
No, you're not blind. You're ginger, but you're not blind. So it didn't break in. And Samba is a very accurate snapshot because while it doesn't reach all platforms, it shows what people are watching on their TVs. It is a legitimate snapshot, which allows a proper estimation of what people are watching in that week. And nobody's watching Skeleton Crew here. And here is the overall streaming. A lot of the same stuff on here. But this is going, thing about Samba is they're not doing million minutes view. They're just doing people watching it. This is the million minutes views. And this is probably what Nielsen is going to kind of look like in that week. They don't even crack it. And then again, this week, for this one, it didn't do it here either. Same shows, just different order. Disney Star Wars is a failure. Nobody cares about Skeleton Crew. Hell, honestly, my reviews, they ain't doing shit. They are not doing shit for my channel, but I'm locked in. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to finish it out. Otherwise, I've got nothing to review after Dune Prophecy's over and until all the horrible movies start next year. So I'm going to stick with it. Also because, in my opinion, as a Star Wars guy, as an EU guy, as someone who has a lot of knowledge, it's my job, as I see it, to present an accurate description of how bad it is and what Disney is doing. And here's the thing. Right away, I'm getting I got one the other day. This isn't made for you. Why are you even watching it? Just don't watch it. How many times have we heard that?
All the time.
All the time.
It doesn't matter what the product is. It's just not made for you.
And
I think Star Wars should be made for Adam. I'm just going to say it. The most diehard Star Wars fan I know should probably be one of the target audiences. Just saying.
And the thing is, when it comes to watching this stuff, you want me watching it because even though I hate Disney Star Wars, I'm still going to be objective because my objectivity still allows me to say, while Skeleton Crew plot-wise is shit, from a production value, it's been done very well, as opposed to other Disney Star Wars shows. The plot, as dumb as it is moving along without any strange hiccups. The direction is good. It's not random cuts jumping back and forth. It's linearly moving along at a graspable pace. But my objectivity stops there because the content is shit. It's made for childish adults who want to be a child in the Star Wars universe. They don't want to be characters. They want to be a child in it, being taken on adventures and flying around, and I want to touch Neil's hair. That kind of weird shit. That's what they're doing. And I'm able to comment on that, and they don't like it that I'm talking about that. But I'm going to give you that, and I'm going to take the time because a lot of people aren't even watching it because it's a kid's show. I'm going to say for the third week in a row, this is not a kid's show. There's blatant death in it in the beginning. There are people being attacked. There are people being very gruesomely disfigured or attempted disfigurement. And at the same time, there's a lot of questionable content being portrayed. There's a lot of weirdness surrounding the people involved with it, the stands. So much so, you love this. This is actually a double person. I didn't realize this until I brought up what I bookmarked. This person, Jed, our favorite thing. Oh my God, I'm going to throw up. Because
Lord.
the Star Wars corporate account on Twitter followed them and wanted their address so they could send them cheap shit. And then the same person celebrates getting cheap shit, getting a sticker to put on their water bottle. Now, that just tells me they're never going to actually wash this water bottle. That's what that tells me. Think about it. That thing's not going through a dishwasher with the sticker on it.
Gross.
Why is a corporate account saying hi, bestie?
Because that's what they do. That's what the swagman does. All these weirdos on X Twitter, they get so excited when the corporate Star Wars account, look at that. That is the yellow check mark. That means it's corporate. When the corporate Star Wars account replies to them and follows them for being good little shills and then sends them the cheap shit I've been showing you guys for weeks, they're so excited to be sent shit from Corpo Disney. Cheap shit probably made in a sweatshop in China by a 10-year-old chained to a table.
Oh, there will be sweating. Oh.
So, I mean, and look how bad it's like, oh, look, I've got Rebels on the background. And no, these are fake fans and stans who are the only ones watching this, which means it's the same people who did Acolyte. Am I wrong in saying that? Same people?
No. No, I don't think you're wrong.
Which leads you back to when I said, the person who comes there and says, why are you watching this? It wasn't made for you. So in a month, when this thing is over, and it likely doesn't get a second season, but all the childish adults are touching themselves in their ears over it, saying,
Ooh.
oh my God, it was so good. Why isn't it canceled? Why didn't you watch it? Because the person who comes in my comments tells me it's not for me. I shouldn't watch it. That same person will accuse us for being bigots and racist for not watching it.
Well, I'll take that argument a step forward. If it's for kids, it's not made for you, why are you watching it? Turn that around on them. It's not made for you. Why are you liking it? Why are you watching it? You shouldn't be talking about it either. Just because you're talking about things positively doesn't make it so whatever's not made for you is suddenly okay. Like it's a double standard. This positivity double standard is if you don't like it, you're not allowed to talk about it. If you like it, it doesn't matter who it was for or anything like that. Talk about it as much as humanly possible until you throw up, which they do all the time for some inexplicable reason. But yeah, they're entirely hypocritical with that. It's not made for you either. Then it's made for kids, so only kids should be watching it and reviewing it. Why are you watching it?
They can't review it, but they should be the only ones watching it. And then I've seen these stout counts saying, I sat my 6-year-old down in front of it and they were riveted. Why don't I believe this?
Because they don't have children.
Well, some actually show the picture, but it's a picture, and the kid is just sitting there looking at it. That doesn't tell me anything. I don't believe anything they say. What I do believe is these numbers. And I believe literally nobody's watching this. People even barely want to see me review it. Unless you're a bigger channel reviewing this, nobody cares generally. That's how little. Nobody even cares to roast this hard. Hell, watch my reviews. I don't even roast it that hard. I streamline it down. I'm not doing long form. There's no clips. I'm not having major anything's about it. I get through it quickly because it's nothing. Literally, this week's episode was 37 minutes, but it had 3 minutes of intro, and then 6 minutes of end credits.
Yeet.
I checked it. There's nothing going on. But they're all claiming we're on an adventure. We've seen so much. You haven't seen anything. Nobody's watching it except weirdos on X Twitter like this, who's happy to tell us they throw up and is so glad they're getting sent corporal bullshit.
Ugh.
And I showed you, God, I showed you all that stuff. We don't have to go see it again. I've showed it to you. Disney Star Wars, and this is not blackpilling to go back to the previous discussion. This is just pure hate. This is hate. Disney Star Wars is shit. It's not successful. It will not be successful. There's nothing that's going to save it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.